Okay guys, today's the day I get delivery, or I got delivery of the Quick Jacks, which is kind of funny because this says box 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. What the fuck is that? It also says 3 of 3. Again, another reason I bought this Cadillac, not only because it's luxurious, but it has a lot of room, so I'm really happy I was able to fit this in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack these over on the garage and give you a unboxing, assembly, and video. And then by the end of the video, I'm hoping I have that guy way up in the air, and that'll make all of this worth it. So let me get it unloaded, jack it up to the side there, move the Corvette around, get situated, and get the Quick Jacks set up as soon as possible. No, these were not sponsored. I paid a good penny for these guys. Me and Jake went in. He bought some lifts for his new garage at his house, and I, kind of wedged myself into the purchase to save on shipping. Okay, so it's assembly day. Gonna go ahead and lay these out. I'm gonna go through the Quick Jack video. Quick Jack actually has a really nice video on this, so I'm not gonna show you like a step-by-step process. I received 2 boxes, so I'm thinking one's a duplicate. So if I have an extra pump, cool. So it looks like there's 2 pumps, so I'll work with this one. It has an instruction booklet. And again, I'm just gonna watch the actual video that Quick Jack has, and I'm not gonna show you that process because that video outlines it perfectly. So the next thing you'll see is these guys laid out on the ground. I'll get the Corvette up next under it, see how much of a process it is to get the Corvette off the ground, see how much clearance I have, and then I'll bring the Fox body over here and do that same over there, because if these are mobile and I'm able to take them to the track one day, I'd like to be able to see how on a uneven-ish surface it works on the Fox body.
Yeah, bitch so bad I wanna shoot like hoops while I'm riding in the coupe. I got what you want, it ain't nothing but a loop.
Okay, these are all the contents that were in that box, and the 2 boxes these came in. Bunch of fittings. Apparently this is some kind of thread sealer, so that's good. Hoses, and I guess these are some kind of either handles or some kind of stop. We'll see what happens when I get to operating it. And a bunch of pucks, so that this is what is going to lift up on the car. They have little receiver grooves on the bottom so that you can stack them on top of each other, which is nice for height differences. But all my cars are low, so I don't think I'll be using too many. But now I'm just gonna stare down the video that they have online and really assemble everything. No reason to take you through that. You can just go to their video, Quick Jack. Just literally type in Quick Jack on YouTube and it'll give you a detailed, extremely detailed video of how to put these together. So I'm gonna follow that to a T, and then we're gonna go back and bleed the air out of it. I did have to buy 3 quarts of automatic transmission fluid for the motor. So you're gonna have to do that or hydraulic fluid. They say ATF or hydraulic fluid is fine. So okay, let me get to watching the video, learning a little bit, and we'll see how this guy works out. Okay guys, so I was putting the Teflon tape on this and hose, and there's something that I think you guys need to understand, and maybe you know this already. For those of you that are geniuses and know everything, skip this part of the video. But I've seen a lot of times where people install Teflon tape where the tape is unrolling as you go over the thread. And I've always wondered, when I was doing it as a millwright myself, because I did this like 80 times a day, there has to be a better way. So an old guy just said, look, flip it and then put your finger on the end and don't ever let it unroll. It's always tightening. So do not make it so it's unrolling all the time. Make it so that it's tightening all the time, and you always want to go with the thread as if the tightening. So if you're tightening the part in, let's say you roll it this way, right? You roll it the other way, and then you take the part that you're going to put in this and tighten it, it'll come apart. So you want to go with the thread and with like the toilet paper, just like the toilet paper. This is the correct way of putting the toilet paper on the roll. This is the incorrect way. So this way go with the thread. Makes life a lot easier. Okay, assembled. Basically, the hoses, the short hoses go where the cylinder is. The long hoses go to the power unit. You get 2 of the big blocks, then a medium block. Put it under the bleeder screw, which is this guy right here. You're gonna pump it up 1, down, right below the first lock 1 time. Bring it down, right below the first lock again, down, right below the first lock again, down. Then you have to do a bleeding procedure. So I'm gonna get a rag, hex wrenches. I'm gonna try to time lapse this so you guys can see what the deal is. And then once everything is bled properly, let's get the Corvette on there, and hopefully it can pick up the Corvette properly with the spacers that I need to, or I might have to install the pucks on the Corvette on the actual frame so it can lift it properly. But rubber on rubber is kind of funky, so I'd rather have just rubber on frame, and then we'll see how it lifts up, and we'll see if all of this is worth it. But I'm gonna time lapse this because it's gonna take a little while to bleed it.
Let's go to an island where the water around is blue, blue, blue. I got 2 bad bitches in the coop, 42 in the bottle, glasses on full too. Ain't no games, I ain't playing, I want you, yeah. Take a trip, let's go shopping, I got blues, yeah. We got options you can choose. Yeah, you want it, I can buy it, ain't no rules, yeah. I'm just saying, let me help you upgrade you, yeah. Fuck that nigga, he don't care about you, yeah. Girl, move on. He can't treat you like I do, my money too long. I got homies for your friends and we can group on. We are early.
So it's bled, but the more I look at them, the more I know they're not going to fit under the Corvette. The Corvette is extremely low, especially the side skirts where the carbon fiber lip is. So I might have to do some shenanigans to make it all work, which I'm not super happy about. I was hoping they were slightly lower profile. Obviously the GT500 and the Fox body, this is not going to be an issue, but definitely going to be an issue for the Corvette. But I'll try it anyway. I'll see if I can get the Corvette over here, get the jacks underneath. I'm going to try to do it in the garage because I know it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get it in here. I have to flip it. Basically, all this stuff has to be up there so that I don't drive over any hoses. So I'll flip it, bring the Corvette. Actually, I'll bring the Corvette right here first, and we'll see how far underneath they fit, and then I'll do that here. So long story short, they fit under the Corvette. I just don't want to do this again because it was a pain in the butt. So they fit under the Corvette, but the Corvette has these little pucks, and these pucks are where they lift from. So these pucks go up in a slot, twist in, and this is where this guy would be lifting from. But the problem is, you know, I got to make sure the pucks are in here, like maybe the medium-sized pucks. Where are they? There's the short ones and long ones. Oh, there we go. So if it's flush, it's not exactly flush. So it's tough. So this is probably not going to be a good candidate for the Corvette, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to lift it the old-fashioned way and then do that, which kind of sucks. But I do have the GT500, which is absolutely going to work. I know for a fact this will get under the GT500 and the Fox. So what I'm going to do is get the Fox over here, test it out on the Fox, because matter of fact, I do have to get under that Fox and see what's going on. So I'll swap cars out, bring the Fox over here, get it up in the air, bleed it out finally, because you still have to do a final procedure of bleeding everything out, and we'll call this done. All right, moment of truth. Got it on the wide angle. I have a GoPro in the front recording. I'm stepping on bubble wrap. I got the pucks up against the little rail, so we'll see. Tires. Okay, so I got it up to the first lock, so I'm going to check that situation out. I heard the locks engage. So, up against there. Looking good so far. It's already higher than I normally could get it. Even with 4 jack stands, I don't think I can get it this high. So I guess the way to unlock it, they tell you right now to check for leaks under pressure. Wow, sounds like a BMW because of the crackle. Yep, and an open turbo. Sounds pretty gnarly. So they say to check for leaks on all the hoses now. And if there's any leaks, to remedy them. This idiot has the burble crackle shit all the way down the street. So far, so good. Let's keep on going all the way up. Jesus, I could get so much done. Okay, this is, go back down so I can engage the locks. There it is. All the fluid is going from it. Nice. So I want to know how to disengage it. So I'm going to do that a couple times. And then I'll get under it. Look at how much room I have, gentlemen. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at that. It's ridiculous. That's a lot of room. That is a lot of room. Oh, very good. I can sneak a transmission. I could damn near walk under that bitch. Okay, let me figure out the whole locking mechanism, check for leaks, and then I'll do a underside inspection and get your video on that. So apparently to disengage it, after you let off the button for a little while, let's just lift this up and make sure this is on the round part. Right now it's on the sharp part. So lift up on this guy. Oh, that one's not doing it. The other one did it, no problem. This one does not do it, so I might have to bring it up a little bit. Yeah, I had to bring it back down on the round part because it locks on that. Bring it back down the round part. Do the same thing to the other side. Yeah, it's already there. And I should be able to bring it down. See how it goes down. Oops, wrong down. There you go, and it should just round over the next. Let me stop it so you can see what I'm talking about, how it works. So it just, the round part should just skip right over the stop. Do not do it. Make sure the hoses aren't going to get crunched by the tire. Okay, hoses are okay, hoses are okay. Okay. Should just ramp right over it. There you go. Back up. Okay. There you go. Smooth. Once it locks in, there. So it should be locked. There it is. Let all the way down for about 5 seconds, and it's on the locks. If you want to come up, relieve the tension, move the cam up, and you should be good to go. So that'll do it. I mean, this bitch is way, way, way up in the air. Let me get underneath it with the creeper and see how much room I have. Guys, this is pretty great. Wow. I could definitely do the whole suspension while I'm down here. Actually, I'm trying to find this oil leak that I've had forever and I still can't find it. I still think it's the oil pan gasket, but yeah, it's got to be the oil pan gasket. So I gotta figure that out. But look at this. Yeah. All the way up the back. Holy shit, all the way up the back. Whee! All the way up the back. Not bad. There you go. Got the quick jacks installed. Extremely happy, or put together. The video they have is phenomenal, so just go to the quick jacks video on YouTube and they'll show you how to set it up, and that's what I referenced. And it took probably a good hour, just really going through everything, tightening everything. Everything was good. Bleeding it out was bleeding the system was long. One of the cylinders just had a bunch of air and it just didn't want to go down properly. But we're halfway there in terms of getting a setup that is comfortable. Obviously, more room and a big lift would be great, but when it rains lemons, you must make lemonade. So I'm going to try to do my best to work with what I got, and eventually, if I can stay here and work with everything I got going, make this a 9-second stick shift car, make the Corvette a 9-second stick shift car, and finish the GT500 once an engine comes back from a competent engine builder, we should be able to make that an 8-second car out of 2 junky bays in some apartment complex somewhere. So make fun of all you want, but you don't have the work ethic I do to make all this stuff work in such a limited space. All right, guys, thanks for listening again. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Without you guys, I would not be able to do any of this craziness. I'm lucky to do it. I'm happy to do it. I'm going to keep bringing you as much content as possible. See you guys later. Bye.